Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the second-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Huskies will kick this deep, begin the game. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. It's a nice game. It'll move the football up to the 27. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. a reverse. Fights through the tackle. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Parker.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, and then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. I mean, wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Gets made on the out route. They bring him down. It's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass is intercepted. Gets into space at the 50. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 15, set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen and short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And looking for a big play here. Catch made inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 15, set to kick it off.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Arkansas Razorbacks take over. 1st and 10.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to launch it deep again. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He's going to take another shot right here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Hogs. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Would have been a my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is...
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds. And a good gain and a 1st down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a 1st down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Huskies looking to run some tempo here.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about. That combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Follows the pick with a nice one. Being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And the ball to the ground. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And your Arkansas Razorbacks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
And as we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Was he on the end line? Refusing to be stopped in this play. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. Pass caught out of the 20. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point, knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's complete downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a bullet, but incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Well, it's been a promising drive, but the pass pro breaks down. Now it's going to set up 3rd and very long, Kirk.
Yeah, and after that big sack, let's see what the offensive coordinator comes up with, because they've had a pretty good drive, but now the
pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Pitch play to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
They'll give it to the back. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackled after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's an option look. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. Quarterback still with the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. The lead remains at 11 after the miss. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Washington. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Curtin, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows if they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
This is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires this one deep middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up in the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. This one will be fair caught. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. And the Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Crosses the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Bringing pressure. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1 yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find the picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Offense ready to start this drive. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's that defense shifting again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he's got it. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. The Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to throw it again. And a sophomore making an impact play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.